actually a universal sound in the universe. And for your crown, you can do silence and just feel it, or ah, AH. I like to do a quiet version of just ah. Ah. Okay. And from here, we're going to go into our guided visualization. And I wrote this for today specifically for the spring equinox and the Aries new moon. So we have a new moon tomorrow, and it's in Aries, which is a fire sign. It's also the first sign in the astrological calendar, and the spring equinox is the first season in the astrological calendar. We actually start, when we look at a geological time frame, we start with spring and go to winter, which is why there's the pagan holiday of Astara, and also you can look at how Easter can tie into this, but it's all about like rebirth, and it's the beginning of new things, which is also why the egg is a symbol of that, because it's all about new birth. And in this meditation, think about the egg, how the egg is holding all potential. The seeds in the ground are holding all potential right now. Nothing has really started to bloom except for the lily of the valleys, but we know it's going to come. And right now there are seeds of potential that are within you that haven't bloomed yet. So we're going to do some guided visualization to find out what's been nurturing you, and so that you can put your first shoots and buds out of the fertile ground that has been the winter. All right. So there's many traditions, cultures that actually talk about this story, and have ways of explaining moving from the dark and cold of winter to the light and the warmth of spring. So we're going to do a modified yoga nidra so that your body comes to a place of deep sleep, and your subconscious and your conscious mind can communicate and bring awareness to you of how you can awaken your own body to the light and warmth of spring. Your body, your mind, emotions, and your spirit. So I'm going to invite you to lie down or sit where you're going to be comfortable for about 10 minutes or so. Actually about 15-20 minutes. So we're going to relax for about 10 minutes, have a guided visualization, and then we'll come out of it. So as you lie or sit down in a comfortable position, I invite you to imagine roots being sent down to Mother Earth, who nourishes us in all ways, and grounding yourself to Mother Earth for the stability she offers, and connecting to Mother Earth and the energy that she is feeling right now as she's waking back up to the visible world. Never forgetting that she's never asleep, she's still, it just hasn't been visible. Taking a deep breath, feeling that breath go through your body just to bring relaxation so that you can get into a place where your subconscious can be heard. Your inner self, your higher self is heard. Before we begin, I just want to say a small prayer, gratitude for Mother Earth, and for being able to bring meditation at this time to align with our inner self and our higher self. Thank Source God and the universe for how this beautiful planet allows us to live and be nourished, and we can use meditation to align with our higher self, our authentic self, and see where this brings us into the spring. Okay, so with your body relaxing, we're going to start with your toes, tops of your feet, soles of your feet, shins, calves, relax, knees, thighs, hamstrings, relax. Allow all of the muscles in your legs, feet, relax. Just let them feel as if they're melting into the earth. Coming completely still and completely relaxed. Shift to comfort and relax. Hips, buttocks, lower back, relax. All the muscles along your spine, relax. Middle back, the space between your shoulder blades, upper back, relax. All of your internal organs, your chest, relax. Allow your entire torso to be relaxed and still. Aware of your breathing. It's just a relaxed breath. Let it melt into the floor or into the earth. And relax. And up through your shoulders, upper arms, elbows, relax. Lower arms, wrists, palm of your hand, top of your hand, fingers, relax. Allow all of the muscles in your arms to become completely and totally relaxed. Let them melt. To your neck, your throat, jawline, cheeks, nose, ears. Relax. Allow your eyes to be relaxed. The space between your eyebrows, forehead, crown of your head, relax. Allow all the muscles of your face and neck become completely and totally still and relaxed. Allow yourself to enjoy this moment of quiet and peace and relaxation. You can bring yourself to this place at any time that you desire, using your mind to go up from your toes to the crown of your head, release and relaxing. I invite you to return your mind to the roots and the connection to Mother Earth that we established earlier. Winter is a time of inner growth, growth below the surface, nurturing the seeds and protecting the seeds from the harshness of winter and the harshness of the outside world. How have you been nourished this past year? How have you nourished your soul? Through experiences, emotions, and inner growth. Think back from the winter solstice of December as the days reached their shortest length, the holidays that followed, the laughter or the tears, the franticness or the relaxation. Our mind thinks in contrast, but all emotion is good, all emotion is healthy, and all emotion helps us grow. Thinking of the evenings of darkness, what did you find in yourself or around you to nourish you and keep you growing? Hopes that you fostered, ideas that began, little seeds inside that haven't quite taken root yet, but started to germinate. Allowing yourself to come to an image or a phrase, a thought to summarize the inner growth that you experienced through the winter months. Just honoring that time as the universe honors that time in our planet. And shift your awareness to the present day and time and recognize that the sun was still shining when we began. And the days are getting longer. The lily of the valley started to bloom. The tips of daffodils are showing. The flowers with the hardy blooms and waxy leaves that can weather another snowstorm. And they're here in defiance of winter or faith in the universe that spring is here and that they'll survive. Taking that germinated seed from before, where can you bring it to the light? On this day of the spring equinox and the Aries new moon, this energy that spring is here, a new day really is dawning in many, many ways in the universe. Where can you start to bloom this spring using the lessons, experiences, and emotions that nourished you this past winter? When we share what we learn and heal within ourselves, we complete another step in our progress of growth and maybe help someone else along their process. What is sparked in you today to forge ahead and begin to bloom, trusting that Source, God, or the universe will support you? It can be something small, a shift in behavior, a shift in thinking. It can be big, launching a business. Small and little, they all are important. Small and big are all important. Is it time to allow the inner growth to push through to the outer world? Or wait for the tulips, or iris, or peonies that come even later? Now is the time to recognize that spark, nourish it, and decide when it's time to bloom to the outside world, the external world. This is an actual new year with a spring equinox and the world waking back up. This is the perfect time to start anything new with the fiery energy of the Aries new moon. Take another moment to cement these thoughts. Commit yourself to something new. Tiny little change, massive change, all are important. It can just be a peak that you allow, stirring below the surface, that's going to emerge later with the tulips and peonies, or something that bursts forth right now. This is the time to plan it. This is the time to acknowledge it. And this is the time to feel it and allow your inner voice to speak to you. Allow your inner voice, your higher self, to tell you when it's time to burst forth, to make the changes. I'll give you a few minutes just to soak this in. Allow your subconscious, your inner voice to speak to you. Or as some like to think, God in you speaking to you, or God above speaking to you. If there are tears or overwhelming emotions, that allows you to know you've hit something deep and it's time to release and see where that takes you. I want to invite you to begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Emerge from this deep sleep as if you're emerging from winter and entering the light of a new day, a new geological year, moving with the seasons as all cultures have done since the beginning. You might want to spend 5 minutes or more today journaling or jotting down your thoughts that emerged tonight, and then look at them tomorrow in the light of day and see how they fit. I would love to hear from you, how this resonated or did not resonate, how it feels tomorrow and next week. If there's something that you are feeling called to do or to change that came from this, I would love to hear about it. You've been given the gift of a new day. Receive it and use it in a lifelong quest for knowledge and wisdom, that you are a light to the world, and allow that light to shine. Namaste.